More than 28 helpless dogs are recovering this morning, all rescued from one home.
It's crazy. I mean, you wouldn't even know it. You know, if she keeps them inside, how are you supposed to know?
This morning, what's next for the pets and their owner, who's now in jail?
My heart sunk. I knew something bad had happened.
A growing mystery this morning. How did a Charlotte County infant die? Today, how an autopsy will look for answers.
Plus, meet the one person from Southwest Florida fighting for our water on the state's first task force meeting today.
Right now, there's $105 million of unclaimed property sitting in Southwest Florida. New at 5, how you can check to see if any of that cash is yours. Breaking right now, a man afraid for his life when bullets fly at a gas station.
That was the only thought going through my head, so my first thing was go inside, lock the doors, and hide somewhere.
Right now, gunmen are on the loose after shooting at each other in a 7-Eleven parking lot this morning.
Plus, a green-looking lawn or green gunk in the water. A new fertilizer ban could force you to help the water quality crisis.
This morning, how to survive this summer heat. Don't stay outside before you see the signs of heat stroke and how to protect your family.
And ticketed for bullying. New at 6, what parents will have to pay if their kids are busted for bad behavior. Now this morning, training kicks in when the Key West Express crew saves boaters after their vessel explodes in flames.
It was a huge black plume of smoke, and as we got closer, we could see the fire. The boat was on fire.
This morning, brand new video showing the terrifying inferno.
A new way to get you to downtown Fort Myers. Tonight, how a staple event will look totally different.
And you're really feeling for the bear killed on I-75 causing this nasty crash. This morning, what so many of you believe is causing more bears to venture out.
And all new at 5, how a new app you may use every day is developing a new tool that may help save your life.
Right now, Cape Coral police need your help finding a man who keeps flashing families along a busy stretch of road.
This morning, hear from the stranger who saved a 1- and 4-year-old.
They hadn't had a drink. You know, there was neighbors bringing clothes and underwear for them and water. It was sad.
The father now in trouble for leaving the kids alone and naked on a busy street.
In just hours, Governor DeSantis will be in town discussing how to help our hurting citrus industry.
And making ends meet this summer with the children can be tough. New at 5, from bowling to movies, we discover the freebies to take advantage of.
Soon you'll see these 5 benches decorated with handprints of current preschoolers and placed by bus stops to help keep your children safe. And this is how teachers at All Aboard Preschool are honoring their former student, Layla Aiken. She was hit and killed at her school bus stop this year. With the help of parents, the school started raising money to buy benches and sponsor bus stops.
We heard about this, what happened to Layla. We just had to do something, obviously, because it's part of the family. Hopefully, you know, all those kids will use them and be safe, and people will see it and slow down.
Right now, the school's raised $875 for the benches. They'll be put out before the start of next school year. Well, what made a seasoned Coast Guard member go overboard? Plus, police caught the driver of this homemade license plate. Why the fake plate isn't what got that driver arrested.
After the moments, a driver crashed into a restaurant. Take a look at that. His SUV barreled through the front, knocking down everything inside. That driver died. Police in Houston, Texas say the driver got into a minor crash at a median near that restaurant, and when he was told police were on the way, he took off, and moments later that crash happened. The owner's brother says normally people would have been at that restaurant at that time, but thankfully everyone had left just an hour before the crash.
We thank God that there's no other injured, there's no, none of my family member was there, or, you know, the employees that work there.
Witnesses say the driver smelled like chemicals. Officials are waiting for the toxicology report to see if he was under the influence.
Police in Las Vegas will continue their search for a hit-and-run driver. Meanwhile, the woman who was hit is still fighting for her life. Inez Diaz was walking her dog on Sunday when a reckless driver plowed into them on the sidewalk and took off. That driver critically hurt Diaz, killed her dog. Her boyfriend says he doesn't hold a grudge against the driver and he's trying to put himself in the situation.
I don't know. I mean, he's running for something. My only concern was why he didn't help. I just pray for him, keep him in my prayers. Whatever it is, I hope he can deal with it.
North Las Vegas police did recover the car that hit Diaz.
A motorcycle cop in California pulled over a tractor trailer sporting this homemade license plate. Clearly, it's not a very good fake. The plate read Califas, which is Spanish slang for California. Now, the hand-painted numbers aren't standard either. The deputy says the driver appeared to be under the influence of narcotics and had a warrant out for his arrest of a hit and run. That man was arrested for DUI, possession charges.
He don't even know my name and tell him I have a warrant. What did he do? That's what I'm saying. For what? For what? From Louisiana. For what? For what? Yeah. I don't even live in Louisiana.
A Texas man has filed a lawsuit 1 month after a deputy accused him of being a wanted fugitive from Louisiana. Clarence Evans says that he was playing football with his son in his front yard when the deputies stopped and detained him. Evans says the only thing he wanted the fugitive to share was a similar skin complexion and dreadlocks. Police say it was a case of mistaken identity and no harm was done. Evans' lawsuit claims emotional distress and civil rights